Yeah, I'm going to give you the most boring answer here. I'm obviously, going to sit down with my agents here and talk to the Oilers and see what their plan is, see what our plan is, and just go from there. Obviously, I haven't had any time to really think about it. It wasn't on my mind a lot lately. So it's just something that, it's going to take a little bit of time to figure out what I want, what the Oilers want, what everyone wants, and then go from there and figure something out.
Is it Edmonton first, and then you'll view whatever happens down the road after that, or is it open?
I mean, Edmonton has the only chance to sign me, so I guess they are first. Yeah, but we'll see again. I'll leave it at that. Obviously, I love being an Oiler more than anything. So I'll leave it at that.
All right, let's chat about these Draisaitl comments with our Director of Scouting, Craig Button, who is in Las Vegas to cover the NHL draft for us. Craig, first of all, your initial thoughts on those comments from Leon Draisaitl on Wednesday.
I'm going to give you the most boring answer. I haven't really thought about it. I'm going to talk to all the people that are close here in Vegas, and then I'm going to get back to you. Listen, Leon Draisaitl, until something happens, whether it be a contract or whether it be a trade, he has given us gold. He has given us an opportunity to talk about something every single day until something happens. Listen, Leon Draisaitl is one of the best players on the planet. We know what he means to the Edmonton Oilers. The Edmonton Oilers know what he means to them. We get to the point now where he's going into the last year of his contract. He's going to be one of the highest paid players in the league, as he deserves to be. And we don't have to have an answer on July 5th, even though people would like it. We don't even have to have an answer on January 1st. David Pastrnak, who played for a really strong team in Boston, he went right down to the wire before signing. Steven Stamkos, a number of years back, he waited until the last days before extending with the Tampa Bay Lightning. So what I would say to everybody is relax. Jeff Jackson knows what he wants to do. He knows what he has in Leon Draisaitl. They've just come off a tremendous run that began way back in November. They fall one game short of the Stanley Cup. But when you watch what Leon Draisaitl is capable of doing, and I'm going to do some simple math here. I believe that when McDavid's new contract kicks in, the cap will be at $100 million or more. So if you're paying Leon Draisaitl, Ryan Rishaug suggested $14.5 million, and you give $16.5 to McDavid, I can find a way to build a team around those two superstars with $69 million. That will not be a problem. And I believe that when you have a chance to win like Leon Draisaitl does in Edmonton, I think there's every reason for optimism.
And, maybe even more reason for optimism, Craig. And I thought Leon was very measured, very calculated, didn't want to say more than he needed to say. But one thing he did say is he loves being an Edmonton Oiler more than anything. And maybe he just said it, but does that, if you're an Oiler fan, does that not give you a little bit of optimism going into the summer?
I think that message was for Oilers fans. Jeff Jackson and the group in Edmonton knows what he means to the Edmonton Oilers and how much Leon Draisaitl not only likes Edmonton, but has performed so well for the Edmonton Oilers. But I think that messaging was directly for the fans of the Edmonton Oilers. I love being an Edmonton Oiler. That gets a little bit of calm through the marketplace, shall we say. But I don't have any doubt in my mind that where Leon Draisaitl sits today and where the Edmonton Oilers sit, they know where ultimately they're better off with one another. Whether that gets there sooner rather than later, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But Jay, every single day until this happens, we get something to talk about.
It's true. And you know what? Sometimes we need it. So we appreciate that from Leon. And we love talking to Craig. We're going to talk to him later in the show about more draft stuff and his latest mock draft. But it was also the final day of the group stage at Euro 2024. So let's